Imagine overhearing a secret conversation between some of the world's most powerful leaders discussing the possibility of living to 150 years old, and even the idea of immortality through organ transplants. This surprising moment happened recently when Chinese President Xi Jinping was caught on a hot mic chatting with Russian President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. The incident took place during a high-profile event in Beijing, where the three leaders were walking together toward a viewing platform to watch China's grand military parade in Tiananmen Square. This parade was officially held to commemorate the 80th anniversary of Japan's defeat in World War II. But many Western observers see it as a bold demonstration of China's military strength and its strategic alliances, challenging the current U.S.-led global order. What makes this moment so rare and intriguing is that the conversation was unintentionally captured on a live video feed right after a group photo of 26 international leaders gathered in the Chinese capital. As Xi, Putin, and Kim moved to their seats, their chat, partially picked up by microphones, revealed some fascinating insights. At the start, Xi Jinping, speaking in Mandarin, warmly greeted Kim Jong Un, saying, "I'm also very happy. It's been a long time since we last met," Kim responded through a translator, noting it had been 6 years since their last meeting. Then Xi remarked in his native language, "Now people in their 70s are still young." The audio becomes a bit unclear, but a Russian interpreter translates Xi's words to Putin, explaining that in the past, living beyond 70 was rare, but nowadays, reaching 70 is like still being a child. This sets the stage for the more astonishing part of their discussion. As the trio ascended a slope toward Tiananmen Gate, a Mandarin translator, likely interpreting for Putin, was overheard saying, "In a few years, with advances in biotechnology, human organs can be continuously transplanted, allowing people to become younger and younger, and potentially even achieve immortality." Xi then shared a bold prediction. In this century, humans may live to 150 years old. The Russian translator conveyed this to Putin, echoing the same idea that people might live up to 150 years in our lifetime. Putin later confirmed to reporters that the topic of living to 150 had indeed come up. He explained, "Modern medical treatments, including surgical methods related to organ replacement, give humanity hope that active life will continue much longer than it does today." He acknowledged that life expectancy varies across countries, but emphasized that it is expected to increase significantly. This conversation takes on added significance considering both Xi and Putin are 72 years old and have notably avoided naming clear successors. Xi Jinping, who is considered China's most powerful leader since Mao Zedong, was reappointed for another 5-year term in 2023 by China's legislature, which is widely seen as a rubber stamp body. In 2018, China removed presidential term limits, effectively allowing Xi to remain in power indefinitely. No previous Chinese leader, including Mao himself, held the head of state position for more than a decade. During his tenure, Xi has dramatically strengthened the Chinese Communist Party's control over the country and consolidated his own authority within the party. Similarly, Vladimir Putin, who has been Russia's dominant political figure for nearly 30 years, secured a 5th term last year. In 2020, he pushed through constitutional amendments via a referendum that could keep him in power until 2036. On the other hand, Kim Jong Un at 41 is relatively young and could potentially rule North Korea for many more years. However, his appearance in Beijing sparked speculation about succession when a young girl, believed to be his daughter, Kim Jong-un, was seen walking behind him. North Korea has been ruled by the Kim family dynasty since its founding in 1948, passing from Kim Il-sung to Kim Jong-il, and then to Kim Jong-un. The public debut of Kim's daughter has led to questions about whether she might be groomed as a future leader. Some experts argue that Kim's other children are more likely candidates for succession, and that showing his young daughter in public might be a strategic move to portray him as a devoted family man. But here's where it gets controversial. What does this conversation about longevity and immortality say about these leaders' views on power and legacy? Are they genuinely optimistic about scientific progress, or is this a metaphor for their desire to cling to power indefinitely? And how does this tie into their reluctance to name successors? What do you think? Is the pursuit of extended life a hopeful glimpse into the future, or a reflection of authoritarian leaders' ambitions to rule forever? Share your thoughts and join the conversation below. CNN's Nectar Gann and Nathan Hodge contributed to this report.